In our first video explaining Formula 1 terms, we covered chicane, livery, power unit, and stewards. In today's follow-up video, we'll get into some more F1 terms like dirty air, gearbox, pit wall, and Scuderia. Dirty air. Race cars typically want to drive behind another car to catch the slipstream, where the car in front is cutting through the air, and if the following car is close enough, the lead car creates a tunnel, allowing the second car to not have to work as hard during a straight. However, a car following another gets stuck in dirty air in the corners. The lead car effectively uses up the energy of the oncoming air and leaves behind air with low total pressure. Due to this disruption in the onset flow, the following car loses downforce, resulting in reduced aerodynamic performance. In the 2022 season, the aerodynamic shape of F1 cars was changed to reduce the amount of dirty air. This change allows F1 cars to follow and overtake each other more easily, which has also increased the competition between drivers. Gearbox. A gearbox, which is also referred to as transmission, is simply a set of gears and their casing, found in all motor vehicles. All Formula 1 cars use the same gearbox, which is an 8-speed semi-automatic sequential unit. The gearboxes for F1 cars are semi-automatic because the clutch is automated, but the driver still has to use their skill and experience to initiate the gear change. The gearbox is also sequential because the driver cannot jump gears and must go sequentially from first to second, and so on. Prior to 2021, F1 teams were allowed to use 6 gearboxes per season, but starting with the 2022 season, teams are limited to 4 gearboxes per season. Teams are also required to use each gearbox for a certain number of races before they can switch out an old gearbox for a new one. A grid penalty may be assessed if a gearbox change occurs before it is used for the minimum number of races. Pit wall. The pit wall at a Formula 1 race is a row of racing team staff located on the side of the track, seated with computers and monitors watching complete, real-time data streams from sensors on their team's cars and making strategic decisions. Normally, a team's pit wall consists of the team principal, chief designer, chief strategist, sporting director, and race engineers. The members of the team sitting at the pit wall communicate the performance of the car and status of opposing drivers to their driver. The strategic plan delivered from the pit wall to the driver as the race unfolds can push a driver to victory, but a poor strategy can lead to a loss of position and points. The drivers usually get most of the accolades, but it takes a full team effort to ensure a smooth operation and a top finish. Scuderia. One of the most popular teams in Formula 1 is the iconic Ferrari team. It is easy to see why Ferrari is so popular. The team is one of the oldest and most successful Formula 1 teams of all time. The formal name of the F1 team is Scuderia Ferrari. But what does Scuderia mean? The logo for Ferrari is the famous prancing horse. Well, there is an obvious and an interesting connection between the logo and the name of the team, because Ferrari is an Italian manufacturer, and Scuderia itself is an Italian term, which directly translates to a stable that is reserved for racing horses. Ferrari's logo even includes an S and an F for the full Scuderia Ferrari name, and Ferrari is not the only F1 team that uses Scuderia. Another Italian team, Scuderia AlphaTauri, also uses the term. That wraps it up for this video. Don't forget to check out our previous video where we featured other F1 terms explained. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, press the bell icon so you never miss out on future uploads. And we'll see you next time. Till then, rev it up and have a great day.